Alright. Hey guys, my name is Brian Barnett Gotcha here, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to Final Fantasy V Advanced. And in the last episode, well, we started on our secondary optional stuff, and this is like second optional part, I guess, B. I'm turning to be a bard. Listen to this. Long, long ago, in the cattle to the east, a big old ugly monster was having a feast. It ate lots of people, dash 53, at least dash, but the good guys used the crystal and sealed the beast. Oh yeah. My granddad says he's sorry, he told me the story, but you guys liked it, right? I guess I was singing, I don't know. Be careful, the pub is full of pirates. Amazing. Am I in? Welcome. One night is Tingale. Would you like to stay? Nah, we're okay. Nothing in that doggone barrel. Let's see what you got. Luckily, no one else shows up for this. Ooh, we've got potions and tins. Don't need it. But we don't. We will be coming back later to buy. To buy and buy and boy. So let's see here. What could we do? We could talk to you. Great snakes! Is that like snakes on a plane? Anyway, the pub's been overrun by pirates. Well, alright then. Kinda seems like the wind's died down. Some, but don't you think? Oh my. Spiny, or excuse me, spinny. Wee! I think I'm gonna throw up, but I like it. You really? I'm glad you're having fun, but dude, you didn't need to go into that graphical detail. I know I made it extra, but still, it was kind of your fault for doing that. You set me up for that. Yeah, you did. You made it. If you take the cattle eastward, you'll get to the kingdom of Wallace. Wallace has prospered by using the Wonder Crystal. Uh, uh, yeah, it surely did. Did we get all the items here? I think we did. But I could be mistaken. Because you never know. You never know. Oh, wait a minute. I know I wasn't supposed to sing there, but oh well. Hey, I was set up, okay? So don't even go there. Obtained leather shoes. Nice. Speaking of those, more on that later. I know you'll hear that a lot. More on that later. What is this? What was this with this guy? More on that later. Well, I mean, to be fair, you got many people who say that, so I think I've already been up through here and done the thing. Got the yeah, I did. Well, all right then. Shall we do the last thing here to wrap this up? You know. I mean, well, there's actually two things, but anyway. No, I take that back. There's three things, but we'll go over that later. You look kind of. Oh, shut up. You look a little wet behind. You look a little wet behind the ears. How's about I take you to the Greenhorns Club? This is the first time I actually met him here. Oh, so you'll be back? Yes. Yeah, I reckon so. First, shut your ass. Can't have just anybody figuring out where it's at. You're actually not. Alright, here we are. You're actually supposed to meet him over somewhere in this direction, somewhere. But we kind of already found this place. Kind of ironic, but either way, it's all part of it. You're supposed to do Greenhorns Club. Yeah, it's not really that hard to figure out if you actually just take the time yourself to explore. But it's kind of interesting because, I mean, it's like, how else do you not know, that? Howdy. I assume you're new to this adventuring thing, right? Nah, I'm not new. Sorry, but we can't have pros coming around and spooking the rookies. Hey! Okay, I've never seen that in a game like this. That's never happened before. All right. Let's try that again, shall we? Yes. Alrighty then, come on in. Okay, so they'll let you in anyway. That's crazy. I've never seen it. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, we'll just do the old. Would you like an explanation of the ability system? Sure. Even though this is useless right now. The fragments of the shattered crystal are imbued with power of legendary words. Okay, you know what? The force chosen by the crystals are granted use of. So, before we continue on, this is a spoiler that we're gonna get anyway. Probably a little bit less, but more so again. So, yeah, you might want to skip this. Anyway, the force chosen by the crystals are granted the use of those powers in the form of jobs. I like how we're kind of changing accents from an old man to a chocobo that's explaining everything. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, actually, I'm gonna let this kind of get through all this because these mean nothing to us at this point. By assigning jobs, the four characters can gain special abilities corresponding to those jobs. So, I hope we didn't just glitch the game. I mean, even though this is the advanced version, again, I've not played it, but, for recording it. So, alright. Abilities learned 6, that's not true at all. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna show this off anyway, so changing job and abilities changes the types of armor and weapons a character can equip. Don't worry, characters automatically equip the best gear possible whenever they are assigned a new job. Yeah. Okay, can we get oh god, this is so ridiculous. I'm gonna fast forward this a bit because otherwise this is gonna take forever. I mean, oh god, okay. By mixing and matching different jobs and abilities, you can create individual types of warriors, such a dark mage who can use jump ability, or a knight who could use white magic. Let's use the latter as an example using the jobs. So first we'll okay, blah 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 blah. So we're gonna skip through all this because this is just nuts. Much like experience points, as battles are won, you'll receive ability points (ABP). With enough ability points, you'll gain the white mage ability Might. Now let's switch jobs to that of a knight. Next is an ability. Choose white. Your equipment will automatically be optimized to the strongest combination. Now you have successfully created a knight who can perform white magic. Yeah, there's like different combinations, but you're gonna have to be making a sacrifice. So, yeah, that's gonna be something we're gonna have to talk about more later. We really shouldn't even be doing this. I didn't realize we were gonna go into all this. We could have just. This is probably why most people mainly freaking wait till after they do it, because otherwise you'd be spoiling yourself. Saving the game is something you should do often. You'll always be able to pick up right where you left off. All right, let's go in here. The character you usually see walking around is the one displayed at the top of the menu screen. Try changing your order like this. Oh, got it. There we go. So at least with this, even though it's a spoiler, it doesn't really affect anything. So, yeah. See, what they're not explained to you as well as how we're going to get there. Right now, we may have seen something to do with the job system. But I'm just going to tell you right now. Look at that. It still means nothing right now. So, in any case, you might as well forget you saw that. You can harm ghosts and the undead with recovery magic such as Cure. That's kind of a no duh, but not in all games. Also, in some games, it's more fire or both, depending on the game. You know, try putting mages and other folks with less defensive power in the back row. Pressing the whatever while on the menu screen, that's what I used to call it back then anyway. Placing the cursor over the characters. It's actually called the D-pad, but I never really knew about it as the D-pad back then. I just do it as whatever on the controller, Select who you want to move, then press the A button. I kind of figured it out what it was, but it was actually never referred to as the D-pad, or if it was, I never heard of it. So it was just, to me, it was the up and down or whatever on the thing. Now they are safe in the back row. Press the A button again to move them back to the front. Yeah. Kind of going through this fast forward. If we were doing this in any other game, it would be all about, no turbo, because we wouldn't be needing it. That's how slow this is. I didn't realize how slow. So slow. What do you got to say there, bub? If your hair suddenly turns white, that means you're aging and you'll gradually weaken. By the way, this is an ability that does not exist in any other game, so I forgot about that ability, and I don't think I've hardly ever seen it. Keep an eye out for secret passages. For example, try walking through the wall to my left. Thieves can learn the ability to find passages. They can find passages. Then they can see secret passages with no trouble at all. All right, see what you got to say. Urns and chests like these sometimes have goodies inside. Why don't you try having a look-see? Because I don't want to. Obtain 10. So this is just a good idea to get some 10s. Phoenix down. And to get a little bit of knowledge in case you're lost, I guess, or if you don't really understand the system, how it works, or you can go review it. But the thing that they're not telling you is what the best combination is. Now, I would suggest going with whatever fits you, and it can be the case, but you want to also kind of mix it up. But we'll go more over what the combinations are in another video later. For now, let's go up here. Second floor. You've probably noticed those numbers that pop up during battle. The white numbers are damage dealt, and the green ones are hit points regained. Okay, that's not a thing in all games, so that's kind of new to me, but, whatever. How's about I tell you about a couple more useful abilities? Nah, I'm good. Yes. Two-handed. With this ability, when you have one hand carry a weapon and the other hand empty, your attack doubles. Basically, you're using a one-handed weapon with two hands, so you can attack with the more powerful swing. Sprint. So long as one person in your party As Sprint, you can hold down the B button to run through zones and dungeons. Just have someone in your party become a thief, and you're set. Blue Magic and Learning. Blue Magic is the art of learning monsters and special techniques. However, to learn them, you'll need to set the Blue Magic ability learning, and then get hit with the enemy attack. Well, then can you remember it and use it against others? To use the new technique, use the Blue Magic ability Blue Magic. You can learn attacks like a Goblin's Goblin Punch, a Steel Bat's Vampire, or a Moldy Wind Zero. See, that's why we didn't attack them, because there's something to do that with that. And speaking of that, there's something else that we have to talk about later. Your hit points begin running low. Use a cure potion or white magic such as Cure to restore them. So, let's see. Wait mode. In the Kinbin menu, there is a setting called Wait. If you switch your battles to Wait mode, the battle will pause while you are in the magic or item windows. Windows, allowing you to take your time selecting them. Okay. Now in here, inside this chest is a present from me. So here's what we gotta do. I'm gonna turn this off now. Boom. Turbo mode off. It's a trap monster attack. So you can either wait till after you do this or whatever. It's probably recommended to wait till after certain events, but I'm not worried about it, to be honest. I'm just going to go ahead and take him down. It doesn't mean anything. Yay! Now, speaking of monsters, okay, there's another one. Okay. Sometimes it's, you can't get that ability. So now that we're done with this, I do believe we are going to, we got to talk to her. Thank you for stopping by. So yeah, in order to get out, you got to do that. All right, the next thing we want to do, believe it or not, is we actually want to come in here. Pub. There should be something in one of these. If you look real close, you're a fetching lass, Lena. Alright, so in the next episode, we'll do the third part in the bonus ratio, and we will definitely continue on. Might be next week sometime that I actually record this. Because as I get with these things that I've done, I am going to do these now, especially since I've done it 3 videos already, and before this had come out. To set the premise on Monday. I probably should have done it on Sunday, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, I will see you all in the next episode, and other playthroughs. Check them out in their original playlist, and I will see you then. Until then, later.